So we're going to get a really beautiful shot here. The USB cable for Hubson's has been a problem for a long time. I'm just getting these speed variations. It just makes no sense. All right, this is Dad Random. Yesterday I did a firmware update for the EXO BLACKHAWK 2. And what I want to do today is test out the firmware. I had a little bit of connectivity problems yesterday flying up at the lake. So what I want to do this morning is just do a quick flight to test that out. So this is not technically going to be a total range flight. It's going to be a test flight. I'm going to definitely use my, oh wow, the light looks beautiful out there. I'm going to use the straightaway landmark up there. It's my test point for pretty much all my drones that I've used. Turn that controller on. I tested the Anafi up there. This seems like it's about Anafi range. I'm trying to get over setup. I don't know how much I like the phone down like this, but anyway, it is what it is, right? So I'm not going to complain about it. It looks at the controller as a computer. So let me see if I can get this set up really quick. Right, so far I haven't been able to fly like I haven't been able to on the fly because the setup has been a little bit wonky, but the drone's flying well. I think you know, I hold my my comments to after I fly a couple days. Go ahead and start it up. Hopefully the setup is easy today. Now you hear that? Hear that noise, that early startup? A little bit annoying, but this is my test range. You guys have been here. In there, let's start now. Enter device. All right, preparing to take off. So I'm gonna try to do a hand launch here. And I have, let's see, we got everything. Let's see, a status list. Nothing red. Now I just need enough satellites. Battery's been really impressive with this. It's been flying for a good amount of time. So I'm not worried about flight time today. Really not. Got 10 satellites. But once again, we're in the Utah dust. It's not letting me take off yet. Let's do a compass calibration just to get it to leave me alone. Maybe that's... And if you hold it down this way, then the gimbal doesn't get messed up as long. And then it jams the compass. I just want to illustrate, I think this also illustrates the time it takes to launch. It's a little bit long, but come on. Now the gimbal should correct, which it just did. There, ready to fly. So compass calibrate. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the ratio and takeoff. Okay. So there's a hand launch right there. That's good. I want to put it in bypass mode too. There we go. So we're in bypass. I like that security. All right. So far, so good. Okay. All right. There's our There's a picture right there. Let's get it up over the fence there. That is pretty out there. Let's get it so I don't have to hear it. All right, let's go ahead and let's get it in range mode. I'm not getting the camera to activate with either of the buttons. I don't know why, but if I do it by hand that way, it works just fine. So here we go. We're gonna take it straight off, and here we go. Range test. I'm gonna, just for time's sake, normal mode, like I said, has been a little bit slow. 10 miles an hour. Now, I did, the update that I did was a 10, 11, 12 miles an hour. Just a little bit faster. I would, you know, if I could get a max 20, I'd really be happy, or at least the ability to run that variable. I would like that. So I'm gonna aim right across to this. You see that cliff out there? I want to aim across to that. And to get there, we're gonna go into sport mode for sure. So we are punching out. I probably, no winds today, about 80 degrees. And let's make sure you can see me. 5 miles an hour. Let's get that throttle right at a constant. That's because I want to peg it at about 20 on a normal flight. Right now I don't have bypass mode, and I told you it's nice to have bypass security. I don't like to fly in sport mode necessarily, and I did have some problems, remember, with the zoom, and I'll test the zoom out a little bit today and see if I can get that to work. I don't know if it's the touch sensitivity of my hands. I guess I don't know if you can pinch zoom. Let's go rule of thirds here. Let's get that. There we go. Ooh, nice. I adjusted the gimbal so it's a little more smooth. So we're gonna fly out. We got battery consumption is definitely going to be affected by that. I think that's part of the reason that good dynamics in the sky today, but part of the reason that they throttled it down to get that flight time. We'll go ahead and we'll look down on the trail. We always like to look down on it. Look at how smooth I got that gimbal going. Isn't that nice? It's always good when you got the gimbal to go slow. No water. Oh, there's water down there. There's the water. We'll be able to see. Slow it down a little bit. Let's go to the other cliff. Heading out. Make like a baby and head out. Now this is where it gets really important to have connectivity. You cannot have lag and delay when you're flying along a cliff. That's, you know, you just can't. So far I haven't had any breakups yet. So, and I'm going to live stream today, so I want this sample to be done. So I'm going to slow it down about 14. I really want to go faster, but here we're going to switch to normal mode. And we're getting that cliff as we go. That's an incline that goes up about, I think about 360 feet, I believe, from where I'm standing. Something like that. So far, no breakups, no issues on signal. Okay, I'm pushing forward. Like I said, going about 11. I'll compromise, and if I can get, here we go, let me lock that exposure right there. I'll compromise at 14, 15, okay? A little bit of interest there. Let's bring that gimbal up just a hair. Really pretty shot today. but so far I'm not getting any interference, and that's kind of what I was looking for today, to see if the interference problem was fixed. Boy, that view is just amazing out there. Just a little pokey. So, like I said, if we could just get that normal speed up just a little bit, so I can have some variability in my, in my normal shot. Look at that. The clouds are great. We got good shadows going on. So photographically today, this is a big victory. Almost looks like I'm flying over the Sahara Desert down there today, the way the shadows are falling. So I'm just going to fly to the top of the cliff and come back. So about 70% of battery at this point. You gotta take my word for it today. I haven't been doing screen capture. I'm just trying to get these videos out to you guys. And we have a very clean, clear line of sight to the point we want to reach. There's that bike trail. Oh man, there we go. Thank you, cloud. Let's see, about 11 miles an hour. Now, if it could punch like I said, 13, 14 maybe. Maybe I was overdoing it at 20. I don't know, 20 is kind of nice, but 12 is too slow. So we're gonna get a really beautiful shot here. And I think they said that you can take a photograph. I don't know what I just tried to take a photograph while you're flying. That's something we've always wanted. One of the issues could have been the USB cable. The USB cable for Hubsons has been a problem for a long time. I think that could be corrected by changing the location of, or no, you can't change the location of the iPhone's USB. There we go, we're at the top. And just to show how close we are, you can get that. Not getting any sensor activity whatsoever. And let's go ahead and I'm turning. A little bit of signal breakup on the turn, which can happen. And let's look back. I'm gonna slow down the forward movement here. Okay. And then I'm going to adjust that exposure. A little overexposed. Let's get that right there. Ooh, that's just right there, maybe that spot. I need to drop that EV down if I can get it. I'm going to change. Okay. Here we are. We're on a return trip.
Low battery warning. The drone will return to home soon.
We are returning to home, so it's just telling us, hey, we're pretty far out. We need to come home. So we're at 11 miles an hour. It's just too slow for that. So we have not had what I consider to be a significant transmission breakup, where I,
Low battery warning.
yeah.
The drone will return to home
We
soon.
are returning to home. Here, just to expedite that process. I don't like to. We're buzzing home now. Getting me all scared. Yeah, we are getting breakup now. We're going about 24 miles an hour on the return flight. 5. Go ahead and clear the cliff. I would never ever fly further than that with this. That is it. And if you, so that's basically Paradinafi distance. And that's all I got to say about that. So I am getting some issues. I'm going to check something when I get back to see if it's something I did or if it's something the drone is. I'm not going to blame the drone until I know for a fact. So, I'm getting that. I might have to go in auto return. I'm just getting these speed variations. It just makes no sense. So I don't know what that is. Okay, you can come forward now. I got full stick forward, and let me just put it back into normal mode. Got a beautiful view, got a beautiful picture. You can't go wrong today. My composition is amazing. I mean, let's just go ahead and put this up right there. And the control on this thing definitely needs to be looked at. I have no idea what's going on. That's just in sport mode. I went back into normal mode. This should be a no-brainer. We'll see if it's an antenna issue or something. Nope, the antennas are down. I was thinking that the front antennas might not have been put down, so nope. So I want to verify right now that my thoughts were that both of those front antennas right here were not down, and they're down. So why in sport mode did I lose connectivity? Hardly out there, coming straight back. I don't know. So guys, I am not trying to beat up this bird, man, and I'm trying to be fair, and that was messed up. So okay, so I'm going to explain what exactly happened. Okay, I got out there pretty easy. The rear control was good. I got to where I wanted to, had full control. Once I turned around and went into sport mode, it all went wacky at that point. When you're flying that kind of distance, you can't have that. And it's all about safety. It's not about being nitpicky. You have to have a full control. So all I'm going to say is that was not fun. And it was not fun in a very constructive way. It was a dangerous not fun. What I should have done was I should have recorded my screen, which I didn't do. But because I thought, with the firmware update that I did yesterday, it was all going to be hunky-dory. But all right. This is video 2. And that's probably my last video. There's no way I could take the BLACKHAWK 2 up the Red Mountain. It has not passed its safety check, and I need full control of my drone before I'm gonna make that flight, and I just can't do it. It's just not ready for it. I'm putting the sticks away, and I think that's it. Unless EXO wants to give me this for a while, and I'll do a little bit of I'll do some beta testing for them. But right now it's not ready to make what I would consider to be the flights that an $800 drone should make, which it should be able to fly to the top of that Red Mountain. But I can't do a simple about 1,800 foot range test. 1,800 feet is all that is. It's not an insurmountable range test. It's not too far. It's well within what I would consider to be well within the range of the way the drone should be able to fly. It should be able to tackle that. Anyway, for Dad Random, we took the BLACKHAWK 2 out. This is my absolutely best place for range testing. It is pretty much free and clear of obstructions, all the way out. Crap, you can go out 20 miles. So, all right, later, Dad Random, EXO 2 range test. Well, not kind of range test because we didn't really get any range, but connectivity, range, and photography. Photography is great. Taking great pictures. So we nailed the camera. You're nailing the camera and you're nailing the gimbal. The gimbal's, protecting itself. But that's it. All right. So, all right, I'm out of here. Bye. Later, Dad Random.